Why do we deny problems, joke about pain, or lash out at others? These aren't random behaviors, they're defense mechanisms. Defense mechanisms are unconscious strategies your mind uses to protect itself from anxiety, guilt, or stress. 1. Denial. The most famous defense mechanism. Denial is refusing to accept reality. A smoker might say, "Cigarettes don't hurt me." A student failing might insist they're fine. Denial shields us from pain, but it also blocks growth. 2. Repression. Pushing painful thoughts deep into the unconscious. Childhood trauma, embarrassing moments, fears, they're locked away. Repression reduces anxiety in the short term, but those buried memories can leak back as dreams, slips of the tongue, or sudden emotions. 3. Projection. When you accuse others of what you secretly feel. If you're angry but can't admit it, you might say they're angry at you. Projection protects the ego by shifting blame outward, but it distorts reality and damages relationships. 4. Displacement. Redirecting emotions from the real target to something safer. You're furious at your boss, but instead of yelling at work, you snap at your partner or slam a door. Displacement relieves pressure, but often hurts the wrong people. 5. Rationalization. Creating logical-sounding excuses for bad behavior. I didn't want that job anyway, after being rejected. Everyone cheats sometimes. Rationalization eases shame by dressing failure or mistakes in respectable clothing. 6. Regression. Returning to childlike behavior under stress. An adult slams a door, pouts, or throws a tantrum. Regression brings comfort by slipping back into earlier, simpler coping styles, but it's rarely productive. 7. Sublimation. One of the healthiest defenses. Sublimation takes unacceptable urges and channels them into something positive. Anger becomes sports, pain becomes art, desire becomes creativity. Instead of denying impulses, sublimation transforms them. 8. Reaction formation. Acting the opposite of what you feel. If you dislike someone, you may go out of your way to be overly kind. If you fear rejection, you pretend you don't care. Reaction formation hides feelings under their reverse. 9. Humor. Joking to deflect pain. Soldiers in combat, patients in hospitals, students before exams, they all use humor to survive stress. Humor doesn't erase pain, but it makes it easier to bear and share. Defense mechanisms aren't bad. They're survival tools. But when overused, they trap us in denial, projection, or avoidance. Awareness is the key. Once you see your defenses, you can choose healthier ways to cope. To keep your mind sharp, subscribe for more Psychology Simplified videos, where we break down the hidden patterns of the mind in simple terms.